Hey, Elliot, do you have anything to say before we start the show?
Yeah, you guys know I do. I love food. In fact, I like little tiny meat cakes. What do you call them that go in the oven? Meatloafs, little baby
hamburger.
meatloafs. Absolutely delicious. And that's just one of more than 30 recipes. That's one of more than 30 recipes available from HelloFresh every week this back to school season. So get 65% off plus free shipping with code ValleyCast65 at HelloFresh.com/ValleyCast65. What'd you say, Elliot? I'll tell you guys, all you gotta do is go to HelloFresh.com/ValleyCast65 and use the code ValleyCast65 to get 65% off plus free shipping. Now, let's start the show. We established prior to hitting record, we're sad.
Don't feel like watching movies, so I'll watch people guess them instead. I don't know how it goes, I think it starts with you.
We're sad.
I'm sad.
Joe's not here, Steve's here, Kevin's combed his hair. It's early in the morning on a Monday.
I'm sad.
We're sad.
Do you see his big lip? He's sad.
Oh, look at his fur. If you want to
Damn,
see
dude.
Steve's big lip, just go to youtube.com/
Dude, I've never seen you do that before. That big.
I've never done it.
You've never seen Steve this sad.
I haven't.
I'm so sad. Elliot, I'm so sad.
You want a kiss? Come here.
Yeah.
Steve Nakes.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. You know, it's just.
Tell us about
Let's
it,
break
Steve.
it down. Yeah.
I'm just really sad.
There's a lot going on.
There's so much going on.
I mean, Kanye is back in the news.
Kanye, yeah.
God.
What is it with that guy? What is it with him?
Hey, can I just off the top say, what is the deal with Kanye?
What's going on with him? Why?
What happened to Kanye, you think? You think he's realized that the liberals, the left-leaning folks have abandoned him,
And now he's just gone full.
and now he's just going full MAGA?
I heard he's buying Parler. He's about to acquire Parler.
Yeah, I read that.
Wow.
Do you think that's the final nail in the coffin?
I think he's kind of crossed that already. I think it's over.
He's no.
Let's call
It
my,
can't
let's
be
call my dad and
shocking.
ask him about.
Call him. Get your dad on the phone.
Dad, what do you think about this Kanye shit? He'd be like, who? Mijo, who?
I don't. What's who in Spanish? What's a who? Como?
Como?
Como? No,
Como?
that's
How?
Is that how?
Who is?
Don't you know, Steve?
Guinness?
Guinness? Yes,
Guinness?
Guinness.
Guinness?
Gracias.
Would you like a glass of Guinness? Ice cold at the bar? Guys, welcome. So I'm real sad today.
Why?
But,
Why?
You're not the only one.
But we're here today to tell you guys that
Share it with them, dude. Tell them why we're sad.
Here comes the lip for our audio listeners. Oh, and he's drooling. Oh, God.
Dude, that was
God.
That was great.
That was so gross. What is up with Steve? What is wrong with that man? Do you think the liberals abandoned him? And this is all? I'm gonna get my dad on the phone.
I heard Steve's about to
and he's gonna say,
acquire
"Who's that?"
Parler.
I'm about to acquire
Steve's
Twitter.
about to acquire Parler.
Can you guys keep me in the loop about it? I'll be right back.
You got to get some stuff out of your mouth. Kevin, how are you?
He's going to clean up. I'm good, man. I'm just sad. Dude, Elliot gave me a personality test that I took, and it was very official. I had to, like, give him a code.
Yeah.
It was very, and now he's gonna give me an assessment, and I'm very excited for that.
Yes. I don't have my books on me now. I can't do it. But
Where
I
are
will.
your
if I did-
books?
What
I'm
if I
in Palm
didn't come
Springs.
back? What if I
Oh,
didn't
you're
come
still
back
there.
and you just saw me and you just saw that picture of me for the whole rest of the episode?
I think it'd be okay.
It'd
I
be
think
fine.
You guys would manage.
It'll be all right.
It'd be pretty
kinda
funny. People would be worried about me. They'd be like, he came into the show and said he was sad and didn't say why and then never came back.
And his friends never acknowledged it and just kept talking about a personality test.
What are you guys up to? How was your weekend? You guys want to do Sundays, huh?
No, we don't want to do. Oh yeah, we do want to do Sundays
Sunday
Yeah.
mornings.
or Saturdays if Sunday don't work for you, Steve.
Ooh.
I said this and you said you'd be down.
Saturdays?
Yeah. If Sunday
That
doesn't
sounds
work,
like,
I think.
that sounds like me.
Yeah.
Joe's screwing it up. It's Joe's fault for our listeners.
I'm
It's
fucking
Joe's
sick of
fault.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sick of Joe.
on his last leg.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time we did a show where it was just the four of us as a family.
Right.
You're actually right. It's been a while.
Yeah, we need to do it. We need to get the gang, but it's Joe's fault, and it's important to remember that.
Joe's been reacting to a lot of stuff.
He's been doing and making things reactable too. I guess is that what it is?
That's
Let's
what it
react.
is.
Let's do Valleyfolk reacts to Joe's bullshit.
Yeah. What do you do, Kevin? What do you do during the day?
It
Be
changes
specific.
every day.
Be specific.
Be specific. Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Like your hair is combed.
Well, I got up at 7:30. I showered, made coffee, did my hair, brushed my teeth. Pretty simple, man. But you want to know what I'm doing for the rest of the day?
Yeah, what are you doing the rest of the day?
Paint me a
Just-
picture.
Paint you a picture. I'm gonna go over to that computer right there. It's got LED lights on it. It looks pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
And then I'm gonna sit on that computer or stand. It's a standing desk. You've seen it. You can see
Yeah.
how it goes up and down.
Yeah. Look, it's got
And
legs.
I'll edit for a long part of the day. And then I'll probably take a walk somewhere out during the day. It's nice out. It's cold out. Finally.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play Fortnite later with Steve if he wants to play.
Yeah.
Can we
It's
back
a real
up?
lame day today.
Is it cold now? Because I'm pretty excited
Well-
to go back to LA because it's
Oh,
nice
you're not here.
I'm in Palm Spring.
It is a chilly. It's been chilly bones, and I'm.
It's
just-
gonna warm up for the next few days though, and then go back
Oh, really?
down.
Oh, sweet.
No,
Okay.
really.
saw it. But it was like
Just-
70
I'm
yesterday
just
and
sad
cloudy.
again.
saw it. I saw it. I saw it.
Dude,
I saw it.
I just don't know. I just don't like. For me, I just don't know if like I don't know what to do about like the weather thing. It's bumming me out.
What?
Steve, what did you do yesterday?
Yeah. Paint us a picture.
Well, I can actually show you guys what I did yesterday. You want to see?
I don't know.
Let me refresh this page.
No,
God
no,
damn it.
no, 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 no,
What? What?
no.
What?
I already said I have to be editing a lot today. I don't want to have to edit more shit out of this.
You are. We already have a list for you.
What do you think that?
If you hear any rough cuts in this, folks,
What's
let us know.
wrong?
You need
What's
to
wrong?
stop it, Mijo. Stop it,
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Mijo. We're gonna get demonetized.
You don't even have a little curiosity about what that was.
Well, I am kind of curious what this is.
Okay, so
Pink
this
trombone.
is really fun. This is something that was shared to me.
Why'd you close that other tab? I was really curious about that. Huge
You wanna
belly
see it?
inflation.
Why are you doing that, Kevin?
You want to see it?
Why? No. No.
Oh no! Wait.
Why are you
No,
doing
I
this?
didn't see it was this.
This is that's revolting. That's perverse. Miho.
I like the video. Okay, here's what. So we were. This was shared. This came to my attention recently. It's something called pink trombone, and what it is it's a bare-handed speech synthesis.
Oh, no way. I know where this
Synthesizer.
is going.
And what you can do is you can mess with what is basically the makeup of the human speech synthesis system.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
in.
Oh, come on, Elliot. You're going to love this.
I'm getting coffee. I can hear you, but I don't want to hear
Okay, he wants to. Okay, good. You're going to hear this then. Kevin, you know what you ever seen this?
I haven't seen it, but I understand what it is. I imagine that you're going to adjust different parts of whether it's the nasal cavity or the tongue control, and you're going to be able to control what sound is made. I'm curious, though, can you be able to do a whole voice? Can you do a sentence from this?
You know, I don't think that's possible, but
Damn.
we can fuck with it. We can see what we got. We can see what we can do with it, okay?
Where did you come across this?
This thing just gets going the second you open it up, so get ready, okay?
Asked you a question.
This was a Drew Coombs find.
Oh,
Okay, ready? And he shared it. Okay,
God,
Elliot.
that felt good, dude. That was a great burp.
Who burped?
Sometimes I burped. Sometimes you burp and you lose it.
I didn't actually hear it. It's like it got canceled out or something.
Whoa, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So, but you folks at home will.
Good.
Okay, ready? Here we go. So if I grab this little circle here,
That's the tongue control.
What? Wow.
But so is that like the tip of the tongue that you're at right now? Okay.
well,
Can you communicate with this? Can you?
I was trying to communicate with it right then. Is that the tip of your tongue?
I'm actually.
Can you move the lip? Like close the lips.
It's like a side view of a mouth, right? It's like a.
Oh, okay. That's the big.
Side.
Wait, this is really funny. Listen
Yeah.
to this. Listen.
That's opening and closing the mouth.
Yeah, opening the lips. Just a friendly reminder, our patrons get this podcast early. Patreon.com.
You gotta change something else. Just go to the back. Go to the throat.
Whoa! He's becoming alive. Australia.
Can you do the nasal? Oh, you can't touch the nasal.
Who's doing this? Is this you, Steve, doing this?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're controlling it?
Dude, that's scary. That's like he's suffocating.
That's gag reflex. Be careful.
What if somebody
Blah, blah,
had
blah,
this
blah.
much control over there? Do you think singers have like this capacity to do this?
Yeah, kinda.
It did have a Steve feel to, like it felt like it could be your voice. Oh God.
So yesterday I went to this play. I went to an event in Burbank, California, and it is called Son of Monster Palooza. Cue the lightning sounds, please. Please cue the lightning sounds.
Son of Monster
Palooza.
Palooza.
Say it.
Do you have a guess of what that is, Elliot? Because I have no clue.
I guess it's not monster trucks.
I know. And you know what was funny is I mentioned the name of it to Owen, and he was like, "Is it monster trucks? Because that sounds awesome." Like,
Yeah.
why? And then we got to talking about how. Have any of you seen monster trucks?
No, dude.
I
And
saw him like a year ago. 2 years
did?
ago.
For
Yeah,
the first time. For the first time in your life.
No, I saw him with my as a child with my dad and brother. Then we went to Nashville a couple years ago, and we went to the monster truck rally thing, whatever it's called, the big one. With the
Is it more of a
Gravedigger.
southern thing?
Yeah, I think so. And it also
Okay.
wasn't that great.
Really?
But Dan, I will say it was entertaining enough. We didn't stay till the end. However, I will tell you, it's sort of like Harlem Globetrotters a little bit, but very
Okay.
loud, so loud, like unbelievably loud. Like you need
So-
headphones. Like
So Harlem-
Damn.
Oh, really? Like
It's
you need
so
those
loud.
sound canceling boys.
Yeah, any sort of car thing. I went to like one of the, what is it, the Daytona or whatever, a long
Yeah.
time ago when I was a little kid, and that was so loud too.
Yep. Same with I did the
nuts.
Indy. Makes it sound
Yeah,
like
Oh
a
yeah, because
car.
it's like
It's just, yeah, constant.
like
It's
and
like
it
that
doesn't
thing.
stop.
Yeah,
It's like
that
that
stop out.
voice.
Oh, there it comes. What's Son of Monster Palooza?
Son of Monster Palooza. I'm
It's
glad.
got to
you
be a
asked.
monster movie type of thing since it's
Yeah.
Halloween time.
Well, Monster
Nice.
Palooza is a convention with monster themed and horror themed stuff.
Got it.
And so Son of Monster Palooza is a smaller version. The main one is usually in Pasadena,
At the Rose Bowl?
the Pasadena Convention Center,
Oh.
The father's in Pasadena.
and the small one is in the Burbank Marriott at the
By the airport.
airport. You know that Burbank Marriott real well, Elliot.
I do. You do too, Stu.
Yes, I do.
I don't know it. I'm sad.
Let's cut to a clip.
More people.
So, and it was wonderful, and I had a great time, and it was lots of stuff, lots of horror stuff, and you know we have a triple friend birthday coming up,
Yeah.
a 3FB.
Oh, did you get something for one of them?
Oh,
I
is it
did. I yeah.
Michael, one of them. Mike.
Yes, it's Mike Falzone,
Brett.
Register, and Matt Robb.
All the
Matthew
same
Robert.
day. Not the
The
same.
same
day.
fucking day.
No
Elliot.
way. I didn't know
The
all three of them
same-
had the same birthday.
Yeah, dude. It's bonkers. It blew my mind.
Having the same birthday as someone is a very special thing.
It's
Like
so
when you know
special.
them, that is like a bond.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
just
then
too
you're
many
like,
Libras.
whoa.
It's too many Libras. It's too
I
many
know.
Libras.
It is,
Don't
dude.
get them in a room together. Don't get them in
You
a
know
room
what?
together.
My
Don't
dad
get them
would
in a room
say-
together.
My dad would say, "Mijo, it's too many Libras, not enough Capricorns."
Yep. He said it right.
He says this season's feeling like too many Libras, not enough Capricorns, and that's exactly what it feels like
Perfect English.
when I
And then he
hang out with my no accent. It would go away when he'd say it. It'd also go away when he would say "live, laugh, love."
That's
Yeah.
understandable.
There's no translation. There's no Spanish translation.
There is no translation. No, there's no translation for those words separately or together.
What's going on with Kanye?
It's a complete a construct of the English language. And I'll tell you, I had such a fun time at Monster Palooza, and it's like these are my people, man. These are like
Yeah.
these are folks that like a good old fashioned scare 'em up. And we love a good old, we love a slasher, we love a ghost movie, a lot of just horror fans. And also, there was celebrities there that were signing autographs.
Like
yeah,
Frankenstein?
that's funny. But actually, Frankenstein goes to the big one, not this one. He doesn't go to the son of
Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, young Monster Palooza. But there was like Peter Weller was there, looking real old. The guy that played RoboCop, Peter Weller.
Ah.
Yeah. And then we had you guys know Anthony Michael Hall?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That guy was there. And have you guys ever seen Weird Science?
Yes.
Val Kilmer was there?
And also Ray Wise. Ray Wise was there. And
I don't know Ray Wise.
He's in a bunch of David Lynch stuff, and he's you know him, you've seen him. But so you guys have seen Weird Science. Ellie, you've seen Weird Science?
I haven't
Sure.
seen Weird
Oh,
Science.
you haven't?
Oh goodness!
If I
Do you know
have, I
that?
don't remember.
So there's two gentlemen in that movie that are stars of the film. One of them is Anthony Michael Hall, famous Brat Pack actor from The Breakfast Club, and so forth. Edward Scissorhands. And in that movie, there were two actors, and the other actor kind of just disappeared off.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
And he was there.
Was this a big moment? So both of them were there?
Well, it's funny because I went to like a booth with like Blu-rays and stuff, and there was like a collector's edition of Weird Science from this company called Arrow Video. That's a plug, not a sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
But they make like really cool horror. They put horror movies and stuff on Blu-ray, and
Okay.
they do remasters of like classic weird cult movies, and Weird Science was one of them. And I bought it, and the guy at the booth was like, the cat, like both the guys from Weird Science are right over there, like they're literally right over there. And I was like, what? Oh man, I've met Anthony Michael Hall a few times.
I don't know the other guy.
But the other guy I had never seen at anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta talk to this motherfucker. So I go over to him, and Anthony Michael Hall has this like line of like 7 people for him, and this guy
7
had
people.
Nobody.
I mean, god dang it.
And I felt.
I mean, he must
bad.
know. Well, he knows.
He must know. And so I went over to him, and I was like, "Excuse me,
Can I sit here?
is this seat taken? my dogs are barking.
Can I leave my backpack here?
I've been walking for hours, and I'm exhausted. You look comfy." But I was like, "Excuse me, I'm a huge fan. Like, I love you in Weird Science. I think you're incredible." And he's like, "Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much." And I was like,
That's
you know,
sweet.
and Anthony Michael Hall was like right next to him. He couldn't hear what we were saying, but I was like, I looked him in the eyes and I said, "I've seen fucking Anthony Michael Hall." You know what I mean? I was like, I've seen him, but I don't see you anywhere.
Yeah.
And I love the opportunity to meet you, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, what?" He was like so taken aback.
Aw.
And
Probably made his day.
I was like, "Do you ever do the LA conventions?" And he's like, "No, my manager or whatever sends me where, like, you know, where he thinks it'll be good for business for me to be, you know." And he's like, "In LA, I guess just hasn't really popped up on the radar until today." And you know, because Anthony's doing it, so he's like, "I wanted to do it with my buddy and see what we could get out of it." And I was like, "Dude, come back to LA a bunch. People love you here. I'm sure of it."
Yeah.
As no one was waiting in line to talk to him.
You're just alone in an entire room by yourself.
Yeah,
the people can't wait to meet you.
Oh man, I was just like, I didn't know what else to say to the guy. But I
know,
felt
that's
bad,
really
and it
sweet,
was-
though, man. That's a very sweet thing that you did.
It was genuinely wonderful to meet that guy. 'Cause
Yeah,
that guy-
especially when he's with Anthony Michael. Like, to see them side by side is pretty cool.
yeah. It really was a little bit of a trip because I grew up watching that movie and I love it very much. And it was wonderful to see that guy. But anyway, yeah, so I picked up some like gifts for friends, and it was just a wonderful time. I know you guys, Elliot, you'd never be caught dead in a place like that.
You go fuck yourself before I'll ever be caught dead there. You
That's what I
absolutely go-
figured.
Actually, so part of marriage is you have to come up with ground rules, and so what I've decided and what
course.
we've landed on is that I am allowed to watch with my bride one horror movie a year around
Oh,
this time.
wait, is this like your idea or did she want?
Yes.
Did she propose? Okay.
My idea, it's a like tooth and nail compromise because she would
I
prefer
see.
not to watch any movie, let alone
Any
scary
horror
movie.
movies. Got it.
Yes. And so I chose Nope.
Oh,
Great.
cool.
Wonderful
And
choice.
Thank you. I wanted to see it again. I was underwhelmed the first time, liked it much more the second time.
Second
Good.
time I liked it more too.
Yeah, I
Good.
started getting the themes. I started seeing what they were doing and like the cleverness of it. I get it a little
Yep.
bit more. I appreciated it.
Yeah.
And that's my one horror movie, and so I'm done now,
You know-
and I don't get any more. That's my
That
coupon.
movie,
You
Nope,
did
is
it early.
Yeah, well, yeah. Was that the plan before Halloween, or you, or
I wanted
like
to see
around-
how it goes. Yeah, it was in
And-
October. I was like, "What's October? We'll get it out now. We're not Halloween
Totally.
people."
And this is the first time you guys have done this.
Yeah, it might be the last.
they're
time.
married.
She kept saying it was scary. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Uh-oh.
if this is scary,
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Then-
go real tame.
It is
Yeah.
kind of scary. And there are scary moments. Like I remember being
spooky.
uncomfortable in the theater and being
The
like,
only really
"Whoa."
scary part is when people are getting eaten. To me,
Yeah.
when they're like
I thought
suffocating.
the only scary part was when he's in the barn and you see the creatures.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was scary
That's-
too.
They did that
yeah,
very well.
But once you know what it is,
Then
it's
it's
not as
gone.
bad.
Yeah.
It was a great time. It was a great time. Great movie. Anyway, it's no Monster Palooza though.
And how
I
did
was
Grace feel about it
Yeah, did she like it at all?
overall?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she necessarily liked it. I think she just kept going spooky, scary. This is scary. I'm stressed out. This is scary. This is scary. I'm stressed out. And then the movie was over. So it was and then she there were a couple moments where she's like, what now? Is that the ship?
Oh yeah, yeah.
When
I
it
love
kinda
that.
undoes its thing. And I was like, yeah, it is.
I
It's cool.
want a genuine.
It's not a ship.
I want a genuine recording. I guess the best. I'm never gonna do this, but the best. My ideal way of getting this would be without her knowing she's being recorded. But I want Grace's watching Nope for the first time commentary without her knowing she's being recorded. Because I don't want like a performance.
Right.
Like, I want her
Yeah.
genuine reactions and utterances.
It was like, you know how little kids will make a big old tent out of blankets? And
Yeah.
be in it?
Yeah.
that's right. She
Yeah.
was just under it and like peeking out and being like, so yeah, it's pretty great.
Damn,
And I
with
kept being like, are
Nope.
you okay? Yeah, with Nope. Yeah, and I was like, this really is.
Has
She's
she
like,
seen
"Is this
Get
really
Out?
scary?" Yeah, she was like, is this like Get Out scary? And I was like, it's nowhere near.
It's
as scary
scarier than
as,
Get Out, I thought.
Really? Oh yeah, no. I
Well,
thought
Get Out
was
is
way
more-
scary. Get Out is scary in like a politically scary way. In a real
Well,
life.
it gets a little gory there at the end.
I think there's a tension in Get Out that makes it kind of scary, but I feel like that tension doesn't become like a full-on scare.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's like a roller coaster kind of. But Nope is like they straight up scare the fuck out of you.
that the chimp scene.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely
that's-
unnerving.
Yeah. That just makes you feel really uncomfortable.
Very
Yeah.
uncomfortable. I didn't realize too when, upon second watching, that Gordy or whatever, like
Yeah.
is that the kid's name or the chimp's
No,
name?
that's the chimp's name.
chimp.
the chimp. He's not looking him in the eyes because
Yeah.
he sees him through his sheer thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't. Look, well,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not. I gotta
Yeah.
start.
There's
paying
a lot of
attention
really
when I watch
cool
it.
There's a
stuff.
lot of symbolism and stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it was really great. Anyway, that's not as interesting as about the Anthony Michael Hall counterpart film.
Ellie saw the ending of Halloween. She saw how Halloween ends
Wait. How did she see the ending?
at Universal, where she works. they were playing it in the break room, and she just saw the ending while she was on break.
Oh shit! And
Yeah.
did she enjoy it?
She said it was actually good. Like, it was. I mean, I think it's predictable, but then
Does Ellie like horror movies? Is she?
yeah, she loves horror movies.
Cool. Good for her. Good for her.
She's the horror person. I'm not the horror.
There's
Oh,
a
really? It's the
horror
opposite.
movie that's like, you know, they do this all the time, and I'm sick of it. They
about
say, yeah. What's
Or
up with
Joe.
What's up with Kanye?
What's going on with that guy?
What's going on with Joe?
What's going on with Joe?
There's a new horror movie that came out, guys. This is true story. And, you know, they do this, man. They do this, and it's a marketing thing. When they go like, this movie's so scary, people are passing out and vomiting in the theater.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen those headlines?
Yeah. Yeah.
And every single time you go like, whoa, I gotta see this. And then you see it, and you're like, where were they? What were they? Why were they passing out?
It was a bunch of Graces in the audience.
Right?
Yeah.
People that
Yeah.
just can't handle horror movies at all. But it's happening again, and this time apparently it's warranted. There's a movie called Terrifier.
Nice.
Interesting.
I've never seen it. It's about like a clown, like a
Wait, it's not. It's new or it's not new?
Well, Terrifier is not new. Terrifier, but the one that's making people sick is Terrifier 2.
Oh, okay.
And it
It's not
says,
as good of a title.
according
Terrifying.
according to comicbook.com, that's just one comicbook.com. It says that one of these horror movies that just came out is making viewers, as per a recent report, pass out and vomit in their seats. As the sequel bringing back the horrific Art the Clown, Terrifier 2 is causing quite the stir during its theatrical run as the devilish slasher returns from the grave to once again torment his unsuspecting victims.
I'm looking at it now, and I will tell you, it looks. I don't know that you could pay me enough to watch.
I don't know if. Yeah, does that excite you when you read that, Steve? Like, does that make you want to go see the movie?
Not anymore, because they've done it
Okay.
a lot. They do this a lot, and it never has ever been I never think it matches up with how they say it's like fucking disgusting and horrifying. But people are saying definitely not for weak stomachs. Someone actually fainted during my screening of this movie. Maybe there was a prior medical condition. And that's the other thing. Like sometimes someone will just pass out because they just like, you know, had dehydration
Yeah.
or heat
And then
stroke.
they use that
and
as.
they run with it.
Yeah.
Right. Or
They
like
run
a
with
heart
it
attack,
so-
and like somebody,
yeah.
this movie
Somebody's
killed
dead.
somebody.
This man died
Somebody
in the
died.
theater. And it was like if that man was in a TGI Fridays, he would have died in there instead. But it just so happened he was in the theater, and it's marketing for these people.
Have you seen Terrifier single, like the first one?
No.
You haven't? Okay.
No. And
I'm
here's
looking
another
at the
quote.
trailer.
It says Terrifier 2 was an amazing gory mess. The guy behind me passed out cold and crashed into my chair. Another guy left because he didn't feel good. I overheard him say, and walking out the theater door,
They just poisoned everybody at the
Didn't
screen.
feel good.
I heard a guy puking hard and loud in the bathroom.
They got.
I don't get this. Why
My
would this
friend-
make anybody want to go see a movie?
Look at this other quote. My friend just threw up and then passed out. I've counted 5 walkouts so far, and I'm loving it.
Freak.
So I was talking to someone at
Did you say
freak?
freak, Kevin?
Yeah.
What a freak.
That's a freak. What a freak.
Kevin's like at breakfast alone at his table.
That's what I mean.
Article, and he just goes, "Fucking freak."
Fucking freak.
Like that's his reaction.
Well, it is also like the creepiest. Like if people were walking out of the theater and I saw some guy next to me who was like, another one left. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm out.
And like
you're a
somebody's
freak.
guts is like being
that's a freak.
eaten on screen.
Okay, but let me say this. I've been to movies where they are pretty, like at Fantastic Fest, you'll see movies that are pretty gory and gross
Yeah.
and disgusting on purpose. And sometimes people will leave the theater because they're like, all right, I'm done. And they're not like passing out or puking or anything, but they're like done. And as they like, when you see multiple people leaving because definitely something on the screen is awful, there's a part of you that's like, hell yeah. There's a part of you that like, this movie's bad. This movie's awesome. It's making people like leave.
It's like when they're like, this roller coaster is the fastest roller coaster
Yeah.
in the whole world. And you're like, well, I got to do it now.
So I was talking to someone at that convention yesterday, and I was like, this movie, I heard it's making people sick. And this guy was like, oh, yeah, I'm a huge fan of the series. Like, I love the first one. And I was like, what'd you think of the second one? And I'm like, you saw it? And he's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, well, what do you think? Is it fucking like, you know, because they always do that thing where they say people are puking and shit. And he's like, you know, it's pretty gnarly, man. He's like, and his wife was there next to him, and his wife was like, he doesn't normally think things are like gross or fucked up, but he came home and told me that this was like pretty intense. So, like, for someone like me, I'd probably be like, whoa, that was intense.
Yeah.
But for someone who doesn't see movies like that, I can understand feeling disgusted by it. But I asked him, I was like, what specifically do you think is making people...
Yeah, is it like gore?
Yeah. And I was like, is it gore? Is it psychological? What is it? And he said, well, there's like... So this guy, this clown is like a serial killer. And you're like seeing him kill his victims in like every detail. So you're like watching this guy like rip through people and like take his time and
So
like
yeah, gore.
do nasty torture stuff. Yeah. And apparently there's a lot of eyeball stuff
Ah, yes. Well,
and a lot of horrifying gore.
not in a million years.
Yeah, there's just a disconnect. Like, I don't understand the intrigue of it.
There's a fear that I would even stumble on it somewhere. Like, I would not even... I think I won't watch other movies in the case this starts...
In the fear that it could be that one.
I'm
yeah.
watching the trailer on silent right now, and it's not okay for just on that.
When did the first one come out, Steve? Do you know?
I don't know. Let's find out. I don't think it's that old. Let's see. What's it called?
Terrifier.
Terrifier.
Belly inflation.
2016.
Okay.
Huge
So they are
belly
recent.
inflation.
The clown's name is Art.
Art the Clown. Yeah, but even USA Today picked up the story. Terrifier 2 fans are throwing up. Fox Business says horror film Terrifier 2 is causing viewers to puke.
I don't get nauseous from sight.
No, I don't
The one
get... Gore I
time-
can usually...
Yeah.
Human
Like, I don't
beings
like
will
seeing
do.
it, but I don't get nauseous.
Have you ever felt sick from seeing something in a movie?
No.
Ever?
No. It's
Yeah.
only like, I mean,
Mother.
smell is what kills it.
Mother. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mother
Mother
made me,
has some
like,
moments,
dizzy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there was the grossest thing that I actually had to like look away that I saw, and I was like, I gotta stop watching this now.
Yeah,
Sonic.
please describe it.
But I powered through it. Was Human Centipede 2.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
the second
That's-
one.
Yeah, the second one.
I've seen scenes from the first one. Is it
The
so it's
first-
worse?
The first one is like, okay, this is an interesting concept for a horror movie, and it's like basically torture porn, and it's scary, and you're like, and it's gross, and then you're
Yeah.
like, whoa, crazy. And then the sequel is cool because it's like, it takes place in the universe where that movie came out, and there's like a copycat doing it in real life.
Okay.
Oh, I
Which
remember
is
hearing about this. Yeah.
Interesting concept. Yeah, it's clever. A clever way to do a sequel to a horror movie. But anyway, that one has a scene where this woman finally escapes the clutches of this guy that wants to turn her into a human centipede, and she was pregnant. And I've told you guys this one. She has the baby like in the car as she's like trying to escape the killer,
Yeah.
and then she like births it into the like
Yeah.
where the
Anyway, listen.
where the brake and the
Listen.
gas
So,
pedal are.
Yeah, keep going.
well, Kanye...
and she slams her foot onto the gas to drive off, and what she does is she actually crushes
All right.
The baby.
So
the baby.
that's You know that's sad.
I'm sad.
That's
It was
sad.
awful. It was awful. I was like, that's
Sad.
awful.
Um, are
No.
you guys liking Andor?
I
Dude,
haven't started it, dude. I don't know if
you-
I want to.
have you started it, Elliot?
I've seen the first
Sounds like-
three.
First tree.
I've seen the
You
first
seen
three.
the first three.
Yeah.
I finished Rings of Power. Fucking great.
Wait. I watched the
Really?
first episode of
Great.
Andor. Oh, I loved it.
You're not liking it?
I haven't watched it yet.
You finished it, Kevin?
I wanted to see what the
Finished it.
consensus. Is it good? It's
It-
great.
Well, it's slow, definitely.
Slow.
Like there's a lot of information that you have to kind of just slowly take in, but by the end of it, you're in 100%.
I got Grace into a similar franchise called Frasier a couple days ago. Now,
A similar
I
franchise.
turned on Frasier at about 8 a.m, and she had never seen it. And I'm cracking up watching Frasier. She's in the kitchen making breakfast the way a woman should. And
Was she making tossed
She-
salad and scrambled eggs?
You don't know what to do. The breakfast
Scrambled
sandwich.
eggs.
And we ended up watching total about 15 episodes. 'Cause she was
Whoa,
like,
hell
I
yeah.
loved it.
I heard that's a great show. I never saw
It's
it.
so good. It's
is.
so-
Love
it's a
it.
laugh a minute. But anyway,
It's coming
Lord of the
back,
Rings.
too.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, it's coming back.
Do you think he'll be a podcaster in the revival?
Ooh, that makes me sad, but probably.
I bet, huh? Because like the radio's not a thing really, unless
Yeah.
they want to go there.
This is going to be his
Still
third
do
and
it.
final place too. They went from Boston to Seattle, and he's going to be somewhere else now.
You
to
think it'll be
close out
LA?
Frasier's Live. Ooh,
It'll be
interesting.
LA, I bet.
I bet it will for filming.
LA
purposes, yeah.
podcaster.
Lord of the
I watched
Rings.
I watched the first episode of Andor, and when it ended, I was like, okay, I can see why people really like this because the story seems really cool. They're like going to be hunting this
Yeah.
guy, and it seems kind of fun and tongue in cheek and stuff. But you know where it's going.
Yeah, I don't mind that though. I know.
You don't mind that?
No, I like Rogue One so much though. I'm a sucker for Rogue One.
Yeah,
I
Rogue
like it
One
too.
was great.
I like it too, but I was like, you know, because even with the Lord of the Rings show, you know where it's going with that show, but it's like so far back that you're
Yeah,
like,
you don't really like. You kind of know unless you're like if you're big nerd, you would know it. But
I won't know.
it's
No.
so far back
I
from
started-
the Lord of the Rings movies that you're like, let's
Yeah.
go. I don't even know what's gonna happen here.
yeah,
I watched an episode, or not an episode. I watched like an hour of Fellowship of the Ring a couple days ago. I've been pretty busy, and it was incredible. I was like, I still love this so much.
Damn.
And I was like,
Dude.
oh wait, there's more that I can watch.
I
Not
still
everything
see
is
scenes from that movie and am blown away by that. That was
Yeah.
made over 20
No,
years
it's
ago.
so good.
I was watching the orc scene, like when they like dig the orc out, and then he just
It's like
immediately
this looks
kills the other.
so much better than
So cool.
fucking comments. I mean,
Dude, this-
up to date
Yeah.
stuff.
This
Yep.
new show, though, the Rings of Power show, if this helps you bring you in, Elliot, a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
that last episode made me cry like a little baby.
Really great. I'll watch it.
Really?
I like
I did. I cried. And you know why? Because I have an emotional attachment.
Well,
to-
I do too, but I'm wondering at what part.
I'll tell you about it sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell now.
I would never tell you now. Guys, I've got a shit so bad.
That's all right. We can make it
Whoa.
a short one.
We'll make
I've got. I'm like touching cloth here. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna
Oh, that's
we're gonna,
disgusting.
we're gonna read
One would you rather, and then
one
head out.
would you rather, and then we'll say sayonara, suckers.
Yeah. Also, Rings of Power is like visually pretty astounding.
Dude, it's amazing.
I've heard.
It-
Yeah, I'll
It's
watch it
like,
for sure.
yeah, you can tell they pumped a lot of money into that show. And when you watch the episodes, you're like, man, this money, you can see where the money's going. Because it just looks so gorgeous.
Nice.
All right. Would you eat a pie
Oh, this girl's on fire now.
that added 300 years to your life? You stay your current age for 300 years, then continue eating. That's all it is. It's not even a would you rather. It's just like,
Oh,
would you
so
eat,
would you do
would
this?
you eat a pie that added
Yes.
300 years to
Yes.
your life?
Yes.
Me too.
1,000,000%.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching
Thanks, everybody.
today.
Thank you.
Thank you to our patrons, to the sponsors. Shout out to Joe. We love you very much. We'll see you next time on the show. I'm sad. Please watch our Twitch streams that we do sometimes that are real fun. Friday Fortnite is a big fun time. Twitch.tv/the Valleyfolk. And next time, Elliot, I would like to talk about Rings of Power. So please watch at least a couple of episodes,
Sweet.
and we'll
I
talk
can
about
do
it
that.
next time.
Or next time we can do this personality fucking thing.
Yes, at least with you,
Please.
Kevin. We should have it. And also, I would say that 300 years is too long. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.